Hi, I'm Helen. Today I'm following on with another episode exploring how fashion could be more sustainable and satisfying to us as individuals. I'd like you to imagine a futuristic fashion show presenting styles for each of the 4 basic female body shapes I've been talking about in the previous episodes, in a hologram that pops up from a smartphone, and let's say you can also smell fragrances via your smartphone as well. Envision a gallery with the floors polished to black mirrored perfection and 4 catwalks set at waist height to show fashions for each of the 4 body shapes. On one is a hologram of a Greek goddess jogging along with relaxed vigour on the spot, and you can feel a breeze and scent rain-washed woodland. Artemis is tall with a slender neck, narrow waist and high, smallish breasts. Her sunlit form wears a short tunic and holds a bow and arrow. A boyish figure with small curves to the bum and thighs, athletic but with a fragile grace, for her streamlined body has little subcutaneous fat and is defined by its skeleton, with her joints a little bit knobbly. Another hologram appears of a girl called Vanda, who is practically identical to the goddess. And now both she and Artemis wear skinny fit black satin jeans with pale snakeskin belt, topped off with a cerise blouse and a suede cowgirl jacket with fringe sleeves. The catwalk Vanda holds a guitar and its burnished surface blazes like the sun. Then, with the magic of digital hologram imaging, Demeter, goddess of agriculture, is now standing in full colour on the next catwalk. Her diadem, hairstyle and sandals remain the same as in antiquity, while her body is softly draped in gentle folded pleating, showing off her curves in an alluring way in a contemporary design called a goddess dress, originally invented by Alex Grès. Madame Grès was a dress designer in Paris in the 1930s. Jennifer Aniston has looked gorgeous in a modern designer version of a Madame Grès gown, but I'm not so sure about the Grès capes Doris Day used to wear in the 1960s. Next to Demeter, a girl called Laura appears. Her hologram twirls in high heels in a cocktail dress made of dove grey silk, and then likewise Demeter now gracefully rotates in Laura's plum ballet costume. The powerful goddess enjoying some time off as the sugar plum fairy. Further down the gallery it darkens, and a tiny moon casts a silvery but empty spotlight on the next catwalk, where a scene is set for a visitation from another goddess, who now approaches in the wafting scent of jasmine. The edge of a long silk sash swishes forward, completely hiding the foot underneath, as slowly coming into view a a Chinese goddess arranged her exquisite Ming dynasty gown. In her arms she carries a hare. Her bonny, serene face looks down so she can gracefully rearrange the lengthy, heavy silks of her gown before placing her hair down onto the floor. The hare's long ears twitch up and it hops over to the hologram of an identical young woman in a modern silk dress inspired by the one worn by the moon goddess, and the hare sits nestled next to this young woman's feet. All very lovely. However, youthful beauty is not a quality shared by everyone. Nevertheless, we all know how certain individuals can possess other aspects which can cast an attractive glamour over them. And I think it's worth remembering that glamour is essentially a trick to the eye, something you can cast over yourself. But what if you want to disappear in order to survive by keeping yourself below the radar? Because many people cast a vanish me glamour over themselves to do just that. But be warned, don't keep yourself unnoticed for too long, so long that you become unaccounted for, unrecognised, with your needs not respected. Then your vanish me glamour has rubbed you out. Years ago, I read about Marilyn Monroe demonstrating what I'm calling vanish me glamour. One day, she was walking down a street with a friend, completely unnoticed by people passing by, and Marilyn said to the friend, "Do you want me to be her?" The friend asked Marilyn what she meant. Then something extraordinary happened. Marilyn was wearing ordinary flats, capris, a plain blouse, a little cardi with a big pair of sunglasses and a scarf. She just uncovered her hair and changed her behaviour from anonymous Norma Jean into Marilyn, the movie star. In no time, people began clustering around her, so much so she and her friend had to hurry away to safety. So it wasn't her clothes creating her glamour, was it? One might say it was her sheer charisma shining through. I'd say Marilyn had worn a glamour veil called Norma Jean to be quiet and hide when she needed to. Then she generated charisma from within herself to become Marilyn Monroe. The word charisma comes from charis, an ancient Greek word meaning favour or grace. Think of the aura of Helen of Troy, still the most beautiful woman to the Greeks after Aphrodite. In Bronze Age Greece, when celebrating spring, 12 girls would dance by moonlight until dawn in a river meadow under a plane tree perfumed with oils. Charisma, charis, was a quality the girls were said to possess. It's not necessarily sexual. Some politicians have it. A charm or talent to inspire followers with devotion and enthusiasm. I read somewhere that status shown through expensive clothing is more of a concern for men. What the fellas look for in a woman is not the standout bling of the clothes. It is the waist to hip ratio. 30 years ago, some Peruvian men were shown a picture from that last photo shoot of Marilyn Monroe's. They were asked if they thought she was beautiful. They replied, Marilyn looked as though she'd just been sick, which was right. She'd taken a purgative so that her stomach would be flat for the photo shoot. The Peruvian guys said they preferred a round, plump shape in a woman, as it was the safest bet in a cold, hard climate in which to invest love, because women built like that survive. Guess what? In a UK survey that was done a few years ago to find out what dress size scores best for happiness, it was a size 14 or a US size 10. Anyway, I hope these last 4 episodes on a new wave for fashion have got your heads buzzing with creative ideas. Please let me know what shape you would like to identify with, and what's your inspiring icon. So until next time, bye for now.